It's a crappy rainy night out, and most of the videos that I'm working on are gonna take too long, and I'm not gonna get one out tonight, that's for sure, and probably not this weekend. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys, we rearranged and kind of rebranded the arcade a little bit. We were Playtime Party Center, and now we're gonna be Playtime Arcade and Bar. I think there's a little sign on the side. But we've moved all of the, yeah, there we go. Playtime, Arcade, and Bar. So we moved all the kiddie stuff into one area, and then the adult stuff is kind of pushed up front so that we're letting people know that we're not just a kid's place anymore. It's all ages and mostly geared toward adults now. But stay tuned, and we're going to walk around, and I'll show you all the new stuff.
I'm Walter Day, the father of esports, and you're watching Matty Mo's Arcade.
And you know how long it's been since I played Whac-A-Mole?
I'm getting ready to attack, fanny pack attached. Tokens are all stacked, got the mallet in my grasp. Waiting for the moles, hiding in their holes. Scoreboard keeping tally, I'll be playing till they close now. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. I'm a mallet master, a single-fisted blaster. You can ask my baby, it starts slow then gets faster. I'm a record setter.
Alright, we're just going to walk through real fast. This part kind of looks the same. All the little kid stuff that was up here in the front is gone. So we have more of the older stuff. Pac-Man, the Buck Hunters moved up. Still got a lot of redemption stuff. But Guitar Hero's up here now. There's a light I got to change out. So there's still some redemption stuff. But when you walk in, it was like all little kiddie stuff. So it didn't look good for teenagers or anything like that. Any older kids. And the adults weren't playing yet. They are now. I didn't know that they used that for the vacuum. So we have a lot more open space here now. It was always a pain to get in the door there when my office was in there. Still working on Seawolf. We're going to have a video on that in a day or so. Lots more open room. This is all open now. You used to not be able to see. The wall of claws were right here, so you couldn't see anything past that. So that looks a lot better in my opinion. Just everything's grouped a little bit more open space. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. This is our virtual rock wall. It basically like plays different games on there, and it's like Pong right now. It's Frogger and other games. It's pretty neat. I'm not climbing on a wall though. And then all the little kiddie games are moved over here. So we took down one bounce house and put the kiddie games over here. And where they were only making $3 to $5 a month, now are just knocking it out of the park over here. You can see there's a card reader out, or two. The girls probably had it unplugged for some reason. But I am liking that a lot better. And I just kind of glanced over it when we go over here and look at it now. All finished. This is the axe throwing area. And we have more bar stuff. I think it would be nice to have the Pac-Man and some classic games like over here in the corner. But that is not up to me. And I don't think there's any outlets over there. One. But this turned out pretty nice. It's already getting chewed up. Let's go ahead and go inside here and look. It's so dark over here. They're hitting the board. Wow. So this stuff's gonna have to be replaced a lot. This is only the second weekend. We started last Saturday. It's getting chewed up pretty good. Nothing's bouncing back. It's all hitting this and then it just drops dead. So it's a lot safer than I thought it was going to be. I saw that video on YouTube or Facebook or somewhere where it comes bouncing all the way back and almost clips the chick in the head. And of course you can just figure there's going to be accidents. I wonder what that is. It smells like nice cedar wood over here. And the bowling pins, the work I did on the other day, whenever we put the other detanglers on, did not turn out very good. They tangled way worse, and I had that feeling. And just in case you haven't seen, some people are probably seeing this and haven't watched the channel before. Go in here to the laser tag arena. So customers come in this door in here, in the staging area, and then we play the rules and stuff for them on the TVs in here, super loud because kids are always really, really loud. And then we had the vests and stuff in here. It's going to be kind of hard to see because it's basically just a black light and the LEDs blinding you. But we have like the Ghostbuster packs. Not really. No proton packs. And there's the guns. And I have some videos on how to repair these too. And this is my old office. So tiny. I liked it though because I could just shut the door and get the hell away from everybody. I can't really do that anymore. I want my bins back, but I got some back there too. Alright, let's go check this out. See if it's lit up. Okay, we got some black light going. We got the fog machine going. And it's pirate themed. This is the ship here in the middle. I was worried I was going to have to voice over the video because of the music, but there's so few people in here right now that I just turned it down. Nobody even noticed. So you come in and there's like these energy gates on the right and the left. There's supposed to be one for each team, but anybody can shoot either one. There's one down there too. And then there's these gates that are here. This is a base here. It's got these little, they're energy gates and they flash rainbow, and if you shoot them they'll go to your color, and if the other person goes through then they get zapped and they're dead for 20 seconds. And the same thing happens with these gates here too on this end. These are little bases, so you shoot this thing, you get it your color, and you run in, and then you can shoot this screen here, and it has several different power-ups where you can get like rapid fire, or you can get extra health, which is pretty neat. And lots of stuff to hide behind. I think they did a really great job on the artwork on this place. They had it was a family, like a mom and dad and an older son, and I wouldn't say younger son, but maybe like high school age son. They did it all by hand. And I bet they had stencils for these guys, and they're just a little too perfect. Like, check this out. They did a really good job on this. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but in person, when you're running through here shooting people, it almost looks 3D. Kind of gives the area a little bit more dimension. We got one skull guy over here, and I think there's another captain over there. Yeah, he's over there. We'll look at him in a second. Like, yeah, look at that art. That's awesome. There's a plenty big enough area to play. My son enjoyed it. Him and his buddy, I brought them up here to play, and they just played themselves ragged. You almost can't see down in there. And there's different games you can play too. There's not just capture the flag. There's like drug dealers and FBI agents or something. I don't know what it's actually called. And then there's zombies, which is pretty fun. You have everybody's blue and one person is green, who's the zombie. And then you shoot. That zombie shoots green, and whoever they hit turns green instantly. And you can try to eradicate the zombies, or the zombies try to take over. It's just the same kind of thing, basically. because the agents and federal agents, whatever that one's called, it's basically the same thing. There's a team of red and a team of blue. And I had to climb all the way up there on a ladder and wire all these stupid lights, and they did not work with their system after I did all that. They're just on a demo mode right now. They're supposed to fly out here and finish that, and they never did do that. So it just makes it look like I did a crappy job. Here's the other base, same thing. Oh, I ran into the wall, duh. Same thing, it's got a little gate up here and then one behind me. You come in and get your power up. I've never seen power ups on laser tag before, so I thought that was neat. Just incorporated the air conditioning right into it. And I was going to show you one of these chests. So I did some pretty good detail on it. But I rambled long enough, and that's most of it. The only thing I didn't show you was the prize counter and the children's area, but it's just bounce houses and a playground, not a big deal. Here's a shout out to the artist. But thanks for watching. And actually, I'm going to take you in the back and show you what I'm working on, what the next video is going to be. So hang on one second, and we'll jump in the back. So really what I was working on this evening was straightening up and rearranging, kind of close in on everything, and so it's hard to see, but everything's kind of a wreck. But while I was rearranging, I found this guy. I forgot I had it. This is one of my monitor guys' games, and he brought it in just to see if I could tinker with it and see if I could get it going. I haven't really had any free time, so I haven't had a chance to do that, but I'm almost done with everything he's got here currently, so I figured I'd look at it so I could get it out the door, trying to get everybody wrapped up, and then if they want to give me more stuff, that's fine. And a lot of people have just been bringing more as they pick stuff up, which is fine too. But this guy, we turned it on and the monitor came on whenever I first got it, but nothing was hooked up, and we eventually blew the fuse. I'm not sure if we did it or how that happened. I got this unplugged. So I have a new power supply in here. The power supply does work. I'm not getting AC to it properly, so I don't know if I have. There was a lot of chewed up wires that I had to go through here and fix. And then I have this guy that when I plug it in blows a fuse here, and it's coming from this little transformer that goes over here to the board, and that goes to whatever this stupid little thing is. And if you guys know, let me know. I think it says AC, what's it say? 18 volts. Oh, that didn't even help. AC 18 volts. I don't know why it's not coming in. There we go. So yeah, I don't know what this thing is, but I haven't really looked at it, and it's been so dirty. I'll look at this video later. I don't recognize that thing. It looks almost surface mount. It's not though. I got dirty fingernails. But anyway, there's been pee all over this board. There was a mouse living right here and underneath the bottom. I don't know if you can see in there. Yeah, there we go. Some of it's cleaned out, but not enough. This thing is grody. But I think I can get it going as long as the board works. If the board's been peed on too much and doesn't work, it might be too much work to even be worth it. We can probably throw any poker board in here or any slot board and get it to work. There's only two buttons, bet and start. So, but anyway, working on that guy. I have that video going, and then I'm also gonna do a pachinko video where I'm just flat out gonna show you guys my tricks to fix it. And 95% of every pachinko machine that's been brought to me, I've been able to fix in like 15 minutes, and that's at the most. But that's if all the parts are there. Usually all the parts are there, and they're just missing the balls, and you have to have balls to operate them. But yeah, if I back up here, this shelf is over here now. The shelf that was over here is now over here. So I failed my fire inspection because of this thing. I had this blocked with this metal shelf full of monitors because basically it's hideous and I didn't want it in my shot. So I just I blocked it up and didn't pay any attention to it, didn't think about it. But that was a big no-no. But all my mess of wiring on my test bench and all my bullshit I got everywhere, what he was fine with. So I guess he just trusts me on that, but not on that. But that's what all of this mess is. And I'm going to redo where my bins are, because I always solder over here, and I thought I was going to do it over here. So I want to move everything kind of rearranged. And my caps are in that guy. I want to hang it on the wall, but I'll be able to pull it off and move it wherever I need to. And then also, so we have the test bench here. This I can wrap up and take with me anywhere. That power supply doesn't work, so I got to swap that out. And then I'm going to have whatever board I want to work on here, and then this is the actual monitor that's going to be hooked up to it. And then I did a video the other day looking for a control panel, but I want to have a control panel that sits up in here, which if you look, there's plenty of room up inside of here. And then I want to have it fold out and lock here, and then I can use that to test inputs and make sure buttons and joysticks and everything works on the board, so I don't have that kind of issue. And then on top of that, I'm going to build another rig with this monitor here so that I can test the Seawolf back here. I have a new motherboard for it, but it needs new drivers. I don't even know where that sucker's at right now. I'm so disorganized at the moment. But anyway, yeah, you can stay tuned for that too. And that video was popular. And I'm also going to do the top 5 performing videos from the channel for 2019. And then basically I just want you guys to let me know what kind of videos you want to see. I do all kinds of videos. Some do really good and some do really bad. The bad thing is the ones I do really good I don't want to do, but I will. They're just like gameplay videos and arcade one-ups and stuff like that. And then a lot of the repair videos, the straight repair videos do well. And then any videos where me and Mike have fun, they don't do so well. Just kinda. But that's what's going on here at the shop and at the arcade. Got it all rearranged. And stay tuned for tons more videos. I have tons of footage and I need to just get it edited if I didn't have so much work to do. Oh, but like I was saying, on those, I'm just going to do like a 20-minute exactly this is how I fix them, because I'm the only one who accepts them, and you can find them for like $20 a piece. You can fix them in like 10 minutes and they're pretty neat to have. So hopefully if I do a video, maybe I can save even 50 or 100 of them and keep them out there and keep them in people's collections, because they're neat. I mean, you see them all the time and you just don't get to play them because they probably do work. They just don't have balls. But anyway, stay tuned for that stuff. I'll see you guys later. So these two right here are going to be ground and 5 volts. So what do we get here? Did I not turn the game on? I didn't turn the game on. I guess that would help. Hang on.
Here it is. A nice little trade. The person I traded got what they wanted. I got what I wanted. And a pretty good deal on it too. Super hang on.
Get what I want!
That comes later.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on fire.
Whoa.
Lots of smoke.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, well, thanks for watching.
When you take care of people, people take care of you in this community.
That's the truth.
So everyone, please remember that. Even if we're competitors, we're not enemies.